it's sick, so say goodbye to everything you ever knew before. And I'd understand if you went running out the door. And I'll keep you safe, and no harm will ever come to you, I swear. And I'll kill if they even dare. I'll kill, I swear.
I am.
Check.
I am
Check.
Super Mary.
Check. 1,
He
2,
just
check.
literally put his
I shushed you.
face right.
I shushed you.
You just face palmed me.
Mm-hmm.
The microphone, I don't know how the microphone didn't get in the way. You were just like, bam. Hi, Boot.
Hi, Your Highness.
I'm getting high as we speak. It's
You
Memorial
still do that?
Weekend.
Hippies do that. I don't understand that.
We are
People
the
still do that.
state number 10, bitch.
Okay.
Of course people still do it. It's a health benefit. I have a card. It's what I do. Anyways.
Cards are expensive. I look
at
them.
Memorial
I buy them sometimes,
Weekend.
For birthdays and things. They're ridiculous. I could buy a magazine for the price of a card.
No. Okay. Magazines are what is stupidly priced these days.
Oh, yeah. They're like $8.
No, they're more than that. Some of them are,
9.
if it's
a stupid magazine.
Some of them are $14.99. And yes, fucking is in the middle of the price tag. It says $14.99.
Yes, take your pants off because here it comes.
You
want
bend
this magazine?
over.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just
you
take
better
your
want
pants
it.
off.
Well, thank you guys for joining us here at Michigan Murders and Music, where we have been slacking and have been putting out a show every other week. It's summer in Michigan.
We're shooting for every week, but yeah, we've
it's
been enjoying
summer
ourselves.
in fucking Michigan. Like, I'm sorry. We just went up to the back 40.
Yeah, way up, about 100 miles north of here. Camped for a couple days.
A forest, a state forest, and then
national.
Our shout out this week goes to these 4 dudes that we met 100 miles away. They came up in these cool little pit bikes.
That was so fun.
And where were they from?
It was so weird. They're from. First, they asked us where we were from, and I'm like, "Oh, a little city just north of so and so," and they're like, "Oh, well, I work at a little cycle shop 4 blocks away from where you live."
It's fucked up.
So weird.
And then the first time we visited this camping spot, we didn't camp. We were scouting it out, and we saw this rope, and the rope really didn't swing to anywhere besides through the trees.
Swing. Yeah, hanging from a tall,
yeah, and this guy was like, "Oh, check out that rope swing."
Dude puts his helmet on.
It took him 2 seconds.
Funny. He's like, "I'm doing it."
Puts his helmet on. They weren't drinking, by the way. I could tell because it takes one to know one. So he did it. He swung out.
Got way out and then came back. And then as he was on his way back, the rope broke.
Which was not that far of a drop.
Right,
it was
fortunately.
fantastically great. And now we are looking for pit bikes and helmets
we gotta get some pit
and
bikes.
Good things like that.
Yep.
But anyways, that was good.
So, Your Highness, is there anything you want to tell us about, maybe some disclaimers or anything like that?
Sometimes I swear, and we do talk about inappropriate murder. I just want to give you guys a warning. Don't let your kids' earballs listen to us, because
heck no.
I mean, I raised 3 great kids, but now I'm just letting it all out. It's just like my kids are gone, bam, I can say whatever I want, right?
Oh my God, you said pee-pee earlier today. That was funny.
I said pee-pee?
Yeah.
Listen to how far
You're
I'm
talking
letting
about
it
my
all
ding-ding.
out.
You called it a pee-pee.
That's going balls to the wall.
I know, that's so vulgar.
Badass. So if you guys are out placing American flags on the veterans who served our fine country.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Boot. You're a veteran.
Yeah, I am.
If you're out placing you're in a cemetery. You're putting flags on veterans' tombstones, and you glance over, and your kid has dug up an entire grave. And he's about to put his clingy little fingers on the casket lid and open it.
Ooh.
And you're like,
that is not on me, not on Her Highness. We have nothing to do with any of that.
You allowed him to listen to us, and he is about to casket rob.
Yeah.
And or just check out the bones.
That's not normal kid behavior, so if they're doing that, we have nothing to do with it.
You might want to go have them checked out, or just keep an eye on them, like really closely.
If you stole flags, just bring them back. Bring them back there.
That makes me think about my favorite murder thing, where a kid got a flag jabbed up into his throat area on accident because he was running around.
That reminds me of something that happened to me when I was a kid.
Where did a flag get shoved up for you?
Nice try.
Was it at the Catholic priest?
Different.
No. Jesuit priest.
No, it wasn't.
Colombier.
No, that's a whole different
Colombier.
thing. Don't even bring that up. I haven't gotten counseling yet.
American flag. Jamming.
So it wasn't an American flag, but when I was a kid, there was a pharmacy right up the street from us that carried all kinds of really cool things. And
like a 5 and dime-ish pharmacy?
Yeah.
Cool.
You could buy all kinds of cool stuff. And I bought a pea shooter and a little bag of peas. And
all I can think of is that you already have a pea shooter.
Knock it off. So I bought this pea shooter and blown peas at anything I could shoot peas at. And I put it in my mouth and I'm walking around, kind of forgot that it was in there, kneeled down to tie my shoe and hit the pea shooter on my knee, and it gouged a great big flap of skin off the roof of my mouth.
I think every kid has done that.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
Oh, fuck. In some weird, fucked up way. Have you ever touched remember in the 1970s when they had the lighter?
In the
push-in lighters? Did you ever touch one of those?
No, I've never done that.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Okay,
what did you do?
Follow us on social media. Please rate us, share us with your friends. We're going to try to be better about putting stories out all the time, because we do have fun when we do it.
Oh, yeah.
Just getting my lame ass to do it. Tonight, we're talking about Shelly Andre Brooks.
This is not a lady.
We're not.
Not a lady.
We're not name-shaming either.
So his name is Shelly.
Just saying.
It comes into play.
We listen to Canadian true crime, Australian. We listen to so much true crime, and I cannot tell you how many times it's been like the boy named Sue.
It's a reoccurring theme.
It's not funny. It's a Johnny Cash song, and it's just a song. Don't name your boy Sue thinking it's going to make him tougher.
Oh, no. It's going to turn him into a serial killer.
I keep hearing it.
It
might be a generalization. I don't mean to make any of you mad. I'm just saying what I've observed and heard.
So you're not going to name shame here. Yeah. But we are talking about a man named Shelly Andre Brooks.
Yeah. Yep. And, he probably got teased a lot. We're down to a little history about Shelly. Ron.
Yes.
A little history about Shelly.
So, at age 14, his mom left him with his grandmother while she moved in with a boyfriend. Apparently she was a bit of a roustabout, had her own agenda in her mind.
What?
So, at about this
Why not
time,
just take your kid with you?
Well, I don't know. She wanted to live loose and wild and free.
All right.
She was probably,
she
was 14, she was probably like 25.
I don't know. Okay. This is about the same time that Shelly had his first run-in with the law. It might be a quinky-dink that it's right around the time that his mom left him. Later on, we might think that it's connected.
I think he had no supervision, and he was doing things he should not have been doing.
Yeah, ran in with the oldie law.
Oldie?
The oldie law.
Why'd you put an E on there?
Just to fuck with you.
I hate that.
Because that guy
You're wasting
said
ease.
it's not oldie. It's old. Dumbass.
So he was found carrying a concealed weapon?
Was.
A gun?
And he served a whole 60 days.
Okay. 2 months.
Okay, that's not that bad if he didn't do anything with it. But then after that, apparently he began living on the street. Time out.
Yeah. What you got?
If you have been in jail for 10 plus years, I understand it's hard to acclimate to normal life. You know, you've got a record.
Oh, things change too.
The dude was in there for 2 motherfucking months, and he acts like he can't acclimate to the world. He ends up, this is where it's weird.
Yep.
He starts living on the streets or just crashing on his cousin's couches or...
Really?
Like, basically just...
Wait, so he was living with his cousin on and off for like 10 years, right?
Yeah, I know. And in between then, he'd be homeless.
He found work here and there, though?
I checked it out. He did hold a couple jobs at a few restaurants and a laundromat. But apparently, he couldn't get along with his coworkers.
You know, I'm sure it wasn't him. It was the coworkers that were the jerks.
It sounds like it. Yep. Yeah.
Not him at all.
Actually, not at all. But you're at a laundromat. You don't even work with anybody at all.
Right. You give change to people so they can buy some detergent and put coins in the machines.
Ever seen 2 people at a laundromat working?
Almost never. Yeah.
No,
right.
They sit back there reading their book, ignoring you.
Yep. Complaining about their lives.
Don't fuck with me. Just do your laundry and shut up.
I hate my life.
So we have Shelly. He's in and out of work-ish. He's mainly homeless in Detroit, Michigan.
That's Detroit, in case you're not sure what Her Highness is talking about. So we're in Detroit.
Boot, where were you in 2001?
2001? I don't know.
Okay, think it literally. I want you to think about that for a second.
So in 2001,
no.
What?
Yeah, where were you in 2001? I really want to know.
In 2001, I was actually... Something very significant happened in 2001, which was the airplane crashes of the Twin Towers. And I was working at a place just outside of Grand Rapids called Amway. I was doing service work there. And this came on the news. You weren't
working for Amway? I want everybody to know that.
I was doing service work for them. It was the craziest thing. You know, it's like everything stopped. And everyone just went to any TV monitor, whatever they could find.
America stopped for
crazy.
A minute. It was pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Where were you?
I actually gave birth to the youngest child of my loins.
Right on that day.
Not on that day. I'm just saying 2001. I didn't ask you where were you on 9/11.
Yeah, right.
It was like, where were you in 2001? In Michigan, if you're a sports fan, Michigan football represented... Oh, it wasn't Michigan football. It's basketball. NCAA.
Goes off the record.
I don't... NCAA. Is that football or basketball? Anyways.
I have no idea.
They were the goddamn champs. And in March of 2001, I gave birth to a future rock star.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. He's actually going to be featured in our band of the day, but the kid has sang since the day he could talk. Between the years 2001 and 2006, Shelly A. Brooks was fucking up the stereotypical serial killer norms. Not only was he a black man, but he was homeless. Mm-hmm. And I've listened to a million murder podcasts. I don't think I've ever heard of any homeless serial killers.
Right.
I mean, usually they're like living the double life thing.
Yeah. Professionals, and you had no idea that they were doing this stuff on the side. It's weird.
Yeah, so that was kind of messed up. That part waxed me out, but here's Shelly's murder spree timeline. Victim number 1. Take it away, Boot.
So, victim number 1, 53 years old, female. She was found on August 31st, 2001, 9700 St. Paul Street. Shelly pays a street worker for sex. I mean, no.
There's other things he could want to do.
You know, I was thinking the same thing.
He might just want to cuddle.
Homeless. I mean, maybe he wants his toenails
just
cleaned up and trimmed.
He needs a pedicure.
Yeah.
Is he gonna pay her
And wouldn't
for
that feel good?
a pedicure and a
You've been homeless for a
penis
while. You
cure?
saved up for a while.
peanut
like,
cure.
Please fix my feet.
He wants a peanut cure.
A peanut cure. So they were in an abandoned apartment building, and apparently he became quite angry and wanted his money back. Apparently she didn't.
She did not satisfy the status quo that he wanted. Didn't do his nails right.
Exactly.
He panhandled really hard for that money, boo.
Well,
so she tried to leave, and when she tried to leave, Shelly struck her in the head repeatedly until she collapsed. We're not sure what he struck her with, something that was handy, so probably...
So this guy was crafty. You know, even though he didn't have resources, he would find anything around.
Yeah.
Any sort of heavy object.
Yep.
Stick.
Yep.
Brick.
What?
Whatever.
I don't own any bricks.
Yeah.
Also, with victim number 1, he was just so kind enough to put her in a closet after he killed her.
Yeah, he hid her.
Victim number 2, she was 30. Okay, I'm only going to say this once. These are all street workers. So a homeless man was seeking out and killing all street workers.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
January 22nd, 2002. Also found at 9700 St. Paul Street.
Same address. Weird.
A man.
So a man clearing asbestos.
Did he have a peenery?
A man clearing asbestos from the building had discovered her body. A stray dog had eaten part of her leg. Our cat would do that.
I'm waiting for our cat to eat our brains. She's going straight for the brains. That cat is fucking psycho. Victim number 3, April 14, 2002. A 36-year-old female was found in a new location at 4804 Crane. She was killed with a brick to her head because apparently she tried to run off with her well-earned money.
Sex money.
Yeah, she'd earned that
money.
shit. All right, victim number 4.
April 22nd, 2002, a 45-year-old female was found at 1382 Manistee. Good, strong Michigan name for a
very
street.
Strong. Just as a funny thing, in my favorite murder this week, they said Mackinac.
Oh my God! Really?
Their thing is say it like it's spelled. I think that's hilarious.
That's
okay.
Fine.
Anyways, go on.
She was found at this address on Manistee, a vacant building. She had been beaten to death with the leg of a wooden chair.
It seems funny. It's not funny, but we laugh.
DNA was on it.
This is important in the near future. In May 2002, police ticket Shelly for entering a building without permission, but they assumed he was just a homeless man, and they didn't suspect him in the slayings.
November 5th.
I think this is victim number 5.
Well, it must be because it's on November 5.
Oh, okay, there you have it.
So on November 5, 2002, a 30-year-old female, she's young.
Yeah, she was found on the corner of Mack and Holcomb. Shelly allegedly hit her in the head a couple of times and then just left her there. Victim number 6, October 18, 2005, a 38-year-old was found at Chalmers in Flanders, where a vacant garage stood. She had died approximately 4 days earlier. Shelly claims he hit her with a cement object, and the poor baby cut his hand while searching her purse for money.
He hurt himself?
He literally whined about that. Fuck off very much.
Poor baby.
I'm starting to see with my blind little eye a pattern here, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Victim 7.
June 5, 2006. An unidentified victim was found at 2646 Harding. Yes, I said Harding. She was found about 1,000 feet from the house where Shelly's grandmother raised him. Getting close to home here.
Shelly said he wanted his money back, and so he choked her. I mean, why not?
You know, did we discuss the broken hoe thing?
I don't remember.
So if I went to Lowe's,
I don't know if I want to hear any of this.
And bought a hoe, right?
Okay.
And I got it home and found out, it broke immediately. I'd want to take that hoe back to the store.
I kind of feel some backlash is going to come in for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then, the final, fatal, most beautiful, not today, motherfucker.
Ooh, a Survivor.
That's an iSurvivor show. If you guys have not watched or listened to the podcast, do it now. It's fucking life-saving, and it's just amazing.
Yep.
So this chick was like, "Not today, motherfucker," and
you fight for your life. You're gonna die.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on my knuckles.
Fight for your damn life.
On June 26, 2006, on a corner near Hickory and Lyndhurst, this not today motherfucking woman survives Shelly's rape and beating. He had done the same thing with her and left her for dead, but she wasn't goddamn dead.
Mm-hmm.
After recovering from her coma, she was able to give a good description about her attacker, including he was known as E on the street. I wonder if it's because he hung out on the east side of Detroit.
I was thinking, I think he got his name because that was his highest grade in elementary school.
I'm going to go for
and
east
that's all
side.
the further he got.
Detroit, east side.
No, E.
With proof
That's what
and
his teachers
evidence,
called him.
E. With proof and evidence, the DNA that police found on the chair stick, they confronted Shelly, and he admitted to the crimes. And without a single tear shed or without a lick of remorse, like so many psycho killers, they had him on 7 deaths.
That's pretty extreme.
Unlike many serial killers, he did not take any mementos or anything but the money he gave them or money they had on them. He did leave victims naked with their legs spread, and others were slightly covered. My deepest condolences to condolences.
Yeah.
My apologies to all the victims. They didn't need to go through that shit.
So this psychiatrist who analyzed him from a distance apparently claims that he was killing his mother over and over.
She analyzed his past. She analyzed it and said, well, it must be because his mom left at 14.
Yeah, had to kill her over and over again.
I'm back and forth. I kind of feel like maybe he wanted to just go back to jail. And it took cops 7 people to finally pin it on him.
Yeah.
Or he just wanted his fucking money back.
And I'm also thinking, armchair psychologists or psychiatrists would claim the same thing. It's just so easy, such an easy
Blame
go-to
it on your
thing.
fucking mom.
Yeah, where this dude's clearly
a
psychopath.
Moms gave up their body and everything. You can't just blame moms for everything. Just stop blaming your fucking moms. You did it.
Yep. Police suspect that there were at least 7 more victims.
7 more. They fit the MO, but they couldn't pin it on him.
He only admitted to 7, and the other 7 could not be tied to him.
So Shelly was arrested in July 2006 and was sentenced to life in prison in March of 2007.
Yeah.
On a good note,
after all these killings, the state of Michigan is doing a wonderful thing here. In March of 2018, Wayne County Prosecutor's Office says it has sent in for testing the last of 11,300 neglected rape kits dating back to 1980.
Let's repeat that.
11,300 dating back to 1980.
And we wonder why women don't want to turn any of this shit in. Because there's 11,000 kits that nobody's done a fucking thing about or given a shit about.
Yeah, it's obviously a dollar amount thing, which has literally been multi-millions.
The funds have been coming from donations all across the United States, Michigan state legislators, and the National Institute for Justice. That's just fucking badass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool.
I think it was past due, but it's badass.
Mm-hmm.
They've led to the identification of more than 800 suspected serial sex offenders alleged to have committed sex crimes across 40 states. That's more than 270 cases are actively being investigated, while nearly 770 are awaiting investigation. Sorry about all the numbers, people. It's just basically means they're working on shit, and it's working.
They're doing it, and they're getting the funding they need, so that's fantastic.
It still makes me sad, though, because I know someone who was raped and had proof and went to court, and the motherfucker got away with it. So that kind of shit still pisses me off. But there you have it. That's Detroit's
Detroit
homeless serial killer. He is still alive. He resides, upon our tax dollars in a comfy little warm home.
Yeah, what do you do?
His
Gets
meals.
to watch TV all day long.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. There you have it, Boot. What do you think?
I think that was really interesting. We do have an interesting different happy ending.
We have a different happy ending.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that I had never heard of this one before, but I think that's because the media chooses who and what they
what they report. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was our Michigan murder. He sits in jail. Fuck him. Hope he gets raped every day. Who's our happy ending today, Mr. Boot?
Today's happy ending is a band.
Another band? Really?
Yes.
It's a band.
It's
a big surprise because we never do a band at the end.
No, it's crazy. From northern Kent County. They're a bunch of highly motivated young men. The band's name is Rendered Worthless. They're like between the ages of 18 and 20. And these guys have a chemistry that is just...
I'm very jealous of the lyrics they can write. They're self-promoting. They have played house shows. They've played fairs. They've played colleges. They've played bars.
Mm-hmm.
Band members include Braden Force, vocals, guitar.
Gabe Park, vocals and guitar.
Louis P.
on
bass.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brendan Michael on drums.
Yep, Brendan.
They, I really literally am jealous of their lyrics. I think they're a very likable band, a very, I don't want to say sellable, but...
Oh, they're very sellable.
Relatable.
Absolutely.
A lot of people could relate to their lyrics.
Yeah, and they've got this punk thing going on. It's really cool.
A little bit of a punk thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can find them on all the media places, especially Bandcamp, because we love Bandcamp.
You can find them there.
You can find everybody on Bandcamp.
Rendered Worthless.
Rendered Worthless. Check them out. Their next performance is at one of Grand Rapids' best events, Skitchin' Fest 3.0. It takes place at Pyramid Scheme this weekend. Skitchin' Fest is it's an outcome of Skitchin magazine, or zine, which is done by Tyler Dykema. He's super talented. He interviews tons of bands, artists, and whatnot. So check out the Skitchin zine. Rendered Worthless will be playing on the second day with bands Ugly Flannel, Distance, and 78 Revolutions Per Minute.
Yep. It's going to be a good show.
Pyramid Scheme also has approximately 862 pinball machines. And
maybe 30. I don't know.
They even have a pinball machine league. Like our moms used to do bowling leagues. Yeah, you could do a pinball machine league.
So you get your thumb wrap thing going on?
Dude,
or your
I got my quarters on the ready. Anyways, guys, check out Rendered Worthless' latest video on YouTube. Thank you for listening. Like us. Do all the things. Share us with your friends so we become huge.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks. And here is Rendered Worthless. Peace out. Here's Boot.
I'm so excited. This is going to be so much fun, Angie. Are you guys ready to go in? Angie, it'll be so much fun. Just give yourself a chance. It'll be good. It'll be a great time. We're going to make sure you have fun. Okay. All right, let's go. All right.
This looks good, right? want to be the one. I want to find someone. I want you to realize that life will not be the same without me, because the walls are made of glass. They say I'm good as a stone, but every time I see you, I feel so alone. The walls are made of glass. They say I'm good as a stone, but every time I see you, I feel so alone.